Good afternoon, FSClub. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to FS Daily News. Well, today was a pretty big day in news, plus a big day in releases. Today news, we got an update on the progress for 82 Studios TLX Wreck-It. Plus, we will also be going over the two giant updates for today. And testing list is here, and there is 30 mods on that list. Remember, before we get to that news, make sure to hit the like button, smack that sub button, and ring that bell. Now roll that intro, and let's see some news for today.
Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show, so make sure that you don't miss out.
Welcome back. Okay, so here we go with that first piece of news for today. If you guys have not seen it yet, Giants released a update, actually two updates for things, but first we're going to talk about the Farming Simulator update. It actually brings the patch to 1.9.1. So this is also including free content update number 6, featuring Fent and Massey Ferguson that is now available. It says, you didn't think we were done with more free content for Farming Simulator 22, right? Cool, because we got more in store for you. Free content update number 6, including patch 1.9.1, is now available and introduces 6 new machines. Also note though, the patch is currently being rolled out across platforms. It can take a couple of hours until the update becomes available on your system. Crossplay services may be affected in the meantime. Also, when you start and if you're on PC, remember you might get some stuttering. That is because the shaders are, they're piling up. Don't know why I said piling up. I mean, they're actually updating. Okay, but anyways, more Fent and Massey Ferguson. Time to cheer for all the fans of Fent and Massey Ferguson as we add a nice big chunk of agricultural machines with this update. Of course, there's also more than just the machines. As the free content update is included in patch 1.9.1, various optimizations enhance the gaming experience. And they also noted, as with all major updates to Farming Simulator, you may experiencing stuttering on the first game launch after the update when using mods or custom graphic settings due to shaders being recompiled. Okay, the new additions you will have: the Massey Ferguson MF6S, the MF7S, the MF2370 Ultra HD, the MF-RB 4160V ProTech, the Fent Squadra 1290N UD, the Fent Rotana 160V Combi, and that is about it right there. Also, a new addition for PC and Mac, you added a pace, sorry, can't even speak. They added pace, so you use Control and V support for text, password input fields. That's gonna be a big help right there. Okay, now some changes and improvements like, with the patch. Let's see, Mixer Wagon Info HUD works again. Fixed folding issue on the cotton harvesters. Fixed issues with bale transport tools. Bales from missions can now be stored in the bale and pallet storage. Fixed automatic motor turned off on the John Deere CP690. Fixed functionality of plows to properly remove chopped straw from the ground. Thank you for fixing that. I hated that with the last patch. Proper hardware profile mapping of the Intel Arc GPUs. Updated to FSR 2.2, updated to DLSS version 3.1, and screen space shading rate bug fixes and improvements. Now with modding, improved terrain occluder performance requires resaving of the map with the editor once. Been hearing there's been a few problems with that with modding. Hopefully they do get that fixed. Then we also got an update for the pumps and hoses, which brings it to 1.3.0, which we've been talking a little bit about the update the past week or two. But anyway, some of the big stuff. They added a brand Colmer and Hummel. They changed the Shoten G400 Unum inside tank. They fixed a ton of stuff. They added compressor functionality to the G400. Let's see, added more light sources to weighing station container. They increased placeable separator search distance, added water pump circulation, which that's going to be interesting. It's kind of interesting that I was actually using the pumps and hoses stuff last night in the Valley of the Old Farm. Might have to try it out again to try out some of this new stuff. So let me know what you guys think about the update in the comment section below and what you guys are thinking about the update for the pumps and hoses. But now with all that out of the way, let's get you some regular news for today. The first one we have is from NM Modding. It says, after waiting 2 weeks, Giants have tested the bunny manure spreader. It did unfortunately fail, but he has already been given a good feedback report and he hopes to have the minor issues sorted actually tonight. While the bunny wasn't for testing, he's also been working on some projects in the background. He has fully restarted West Newton from scratch. The Fleming Land Roller has been converted and he's looking at finishing it off soon. He's also redone his Nugget Bale Spike from FS19. It is now ready to send for testing. So here is also a couple pictures of West Newton for FS22 looking really good. Then Dusty Day pretty much is just teasing us teasing us with a little bit of pictures right here of his upcoming map, Riddlemore, which will be coming out to all platforms. This thing's looking really, really good. So those are two pieces of mapping news right there. After that one, we have some news from WolfX Modding. Of course, he's been trying to work on the Zetor pack, but he has another pack he's now working on. New project for the Mod Hub, the Zetor pack with forest editions. Looking good. So if you're into forestry, this will be your pack right here. This will be coming out to all platforms too. And the next piece of news after that one is from 4D Modding, something that we have not seen. Well, if you're a console player, we have not really seen much of 4D modding on the Mod Hub. Well, that is about to change. He says for console players, a number of mods uploaded for console release. Also, the Brogan licensing is still in the works. They will release it as a lizard until hopefully Giants gets the licensing agreed. So we have the New Holland D800 D1000 balers. We have the Kuhn VB3190 baler, the Kuhn SW4014 bale wrapper, the Square Bell fork, the Geverlin Turup 4032 mower BX, and the 16-foot silage trailer. So those are two big things right there. And then he also says the Chieftain 14T dump trailer in game now and is on its way now. The end is in sight. This will be also for all platforms too. So some good stuff's gonna be coming from 4D. After that one, we have some news from Chabalki, and this is not about Alma, Missouri, but he said that creating fields in Alma, Missouri takes a lot of time. So he's getting a little bit tired. Many fields have over 60 corners. So it gets a little bit boring to do the same thing over and over again. That's why as a side task, he's actually going to be converting the Ravenport map from FS19. Blender and Substance are much more fun. Of course, Alma goes along as well. So you guys see from the pictures right here. I'm just hoping that we don't get all that trash that was in Ravenport with the FS19 version. Please get rid of the trash. Then after that, we have two pieces of news actually from MacTrucker921 Modding. The first one is he's working on an edit for the Ultimate Baling Pack. So far, he gave the Case IH balers wider pickups, and now he's working on adding the Pottinger Impress 185 VC Pro to the pack to replace the class balers that only make the 1.25 meter bales. This is the same 185 VC from his maps, but with a wider pickup. The side doors open up and it makes and wraps all three sized round bales, including a liftable version. He still has to add the silage additive tank, but for the most part, it's good to go. I'm just kind of hoping that he actually updates it where we have like the quick baling feature that we had on the quick baler, you know, where you can just keep on going, don't have to stop. Also, the second update is he's working on an update for East Vinland, New Jersey. There was a few issues that will be taken care of that were brought to his attention, and this update will not need a new save. He also found quite a few items that were missing the shadow map tick boxes, and from what he was told by Giants, that can cause shader mismatch errors and crashing on consoles. This could be the reason for the issues with some consoles freezing while loading the map. Of course, we won't know until it releases. So those are two big updates that's going to be coming from MacTrucker. And now the last piece of news for today is from, of course, 82 Square Studio, and this is about his TLX Wreck-It service pack that will be incoming. He's been working on this on his live stream. Do you want to see it working? If you want to see it working, guys, all you guys got to do is go over to his live streams every day. I actually don't know his schedule, but you guys go over there and see his live streams and actually seeing him working on this. This looks like an amazing piece of machinery right here. This was on FS19, and this will be coming out to all platforms. Okay, now with all that gone, what's left to get to? The testing list for today, and there is 30 mods on this testing list, so let's get to them. Remember, if they say PC, guys, does not mean that they're PC only, just means that they're in the first stage of testing, which is PC, second stage console, third stage is release. So some notable ones we have on there. We have the Class Torion 1177 1511. We have the TLX Mount Olymp 330 Plus. We have the Harvest Mission Fix. We have Medium Garage Flatbed Service Truck, Hay Storage and Ventilation, Fox Farms, and the Kroger AgroLiner Pack. So that's on the PC side. Now on console side, we have the old wooden light pole. We have a motorhome. We have mobile ramp and storage building. So that is it right there on the testing list. Number of mods we'll be tested is 242. Current wait time is 12 working days. I wonder why it's so much. Well, right there was all the news and testing list for today. So a pretty big day with news and updates. Tonight, live stream at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which I'll be back on Valley the Old Farm. But let me get your guys' opinion on this. Should we play it with Maze Plus or play it regular? Let me know in the comments below. Remember, also, all the links to the news and testing list are linked in the description. Also, keep in mind that mods and maps never have a release date unless it is scheduled. don't forget to smash that like button if you did enjoy the video. Also, don't forget to hit that sub button to stay up to date with everything that's going on in Farming Simulator, and make sure that notification bell is on so you don't miss any of the videos here on the channel. Well, I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in tonight's live stream. Peace.
Walking home late at night, maybe 2:30. A little drunk, but I'm alright, 'cause I've been hanging with you, and it feels like